What is going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? Greg here, alone to watch The Lone Survivor for the very first time. Based off of the title and the genre, I can surmise some things that this movie might be about, but I really, I don't even know if I've seen a trailer for it, so I'm excited to see it, so thank you for the request for it. So guys, I know what you can do. You can leave a like. That would just be very, please do it. It helps the video. Secondly, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy are available for our SS Super Sexy Rejects at our Patreon page. And over there, we cover many shows and movies where at the same tier, you get the option for reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. Really quick, I wanted to give a shout-out to a YouTube channel that we have recently partnered with, and I happen to be friends with the owner of the channel, so I was excited to partner up with them. That is the channel called GIQUE, G-I-Q-U-E. Now, what GIQUE does is essentially these 1-minute videos, usually of character origin stories or other pop culture related content. The beautiful part is it's from a wide variety of creators. And the cool thing is it's not only a great place to get some extra nerdy content. If you yourself are a creator hoping to make a few extra bucks, you can join the GIQUE community and get paid to produce a 1-minute short. I myself have a video over there talking about Nightwing. Coy Jandro has 2 videos over there. It'd be great if you guys could subscribe to them because we really want to get the spotlight on them. Reason being is because it's a great channel that encourages community. It's a communal experience, really. And it's also a solid place to help up-and-coming creators as well, and that's why I love it so much. We're thrilled to be partnering them. Thank you, GIQUE. Anyway, let's watch Lone Survivor, which is not a geeky movie. Or maybe, I don't know. God, I cannot imagine being a Navy SEAL.
Make up your mind whether you want to pass or choose to fail.
All right, now, gentlemen, I'm going to introduce y'all to something called not being able to breathe.
Not being able to breathe. Have you faced near death? Christ.
I met my limit, so that's it.
Are these like the real people it's based on?
Whatever you have to do.
God, the physical pain and mental endurance. Wow. What an opening.
There's a storm inside of us. I've heard many team guys speak of this. A drive.
Survivor.
A loud fight. The loudest, coldest, darkest, most unpleasant of the unpleasant fights.
Oh, jeez. Silence. God damn. What am I walking into right now? Just that insane level of risk and commitment, sacrifice you gotta make. I want 2 horses for my wedding present. I wonder if Mark Wahlberg personally trained everyone in this cast.
It's a Arabian horse, man.
She's got good taste.
How much?
Oh. Damn, do they even drink anything before doing this? I'd like a running buddy.
Murphy by 1.1.
By 1 second.
Barely. Barely.
Barely.
Barely.
Well, I don't want to be looking at him that close either, but he has been running his mouth about beating you.
Really?
That head shave is fair.
Thanks.
Oh, he's got great hair.
I could go both ways on this. He did lose, but he was close. And you're Mike Murphy.
You are Mike.
You're Mike Murphy. The Mike.
Mike Murphy?
Yeah.
Grab my razor.
Can Razor copy that?
Red Wings a go. Tonight, 1800.
There's still time to shave his head.
Is to capture and kill Ahmad Shah.
Bad guy. Senior Taliban commander responsible for killing Marines in eastern Afghanistan is a Tier 1 target.
Shah has no earlobes. We're going to be moving up the backside of this mountain here, which is going to offer great concealment. I'm estimating that it's going to take us between 3 and 4 hours, depending upon the gradient terrain.
Damn, missions like this must be so scary. Maybe not for them, but I don't know. I feel like they know how to use fear.
Use of deadly force is authorized.
Jesus.
The movement is so we can get the 47s back here, ready to bring it for phase 2 once you get eyes on Shaw. I'm bringing up tomorrow night's new guy presentation to 1400 today so that all...
Congratulations, buddy. That guy's gonna die, isn't he? I mean, the movie's called Lone Survivor, so imagine many people we love will die.
She's got great taste. I trust her.
Well, what is she like?
Rose honeydew.
You better control that situation.
It's very ongoing.
There's a bit of a Michael Bay quality to the direction, but not as sleek.
Mr. Patton, please.
Do they really have people do this? Release the extended cut.
I push more Peter, more sweeter, and more completer than any other Peter pusher around. I'm a hard-bodied, hairy-chested, rootin', tootin', shootin', parachuting, demolition, double cap, crimping frog.
God damn.
Anything in life worth doing is worth overdoing. Moderation's for cowards. I'm a lover, I'm a fighter, I'm a UDT Navy SEAL diver.
Can't imagine the camaraderie and kinship you form. It's like people who truly become like blood, who aren't it actually your blood. You know, I'm not the man who's well versed to comment necessarily on what is real Navy SEAL training or tactics about how you proceed with a mission, but something about this feels very much grounded in as much reality as possible. It feels like rings authentic is what I'm getting at.
We'll be with you for the next 6 hours. Have a nice walk.
Apollo 2-2, this is Spartan 01, copy.
6 hours. 6 hours.
Apollo 2-2, Spartan 01 is Miller.
That's a great shot. Just the soldiers moving through the shadows.
Sir, Spartan 01 passes Miller.
Spartan 01?
Yo, is that Turtle? Marky Mark pulling his entourage card here.
Spartan 01 passes Heineken.
Jesus, what a trek. I wonder where they shot this movie.
Spartan base.
Shit. Can't see half the village.
Our boys are safe and secure for the day. Team 1 back to Bagram with me. Enjoy your night. Sleep well.
Enjoy yours, brother.
Thanks, Pete.
Movies like this make me wonder how much time the actors spent with Navy SEALs, because they feel real to me.
Marcus on me. Danny, take our 6. Inform command of our new position. Axe. Eyes on.
I really love the use of the atmosphere. You can really feel the weather, the overall environment.
That's a lot more than 10 guys. That's a fucking army. Red scarf. No earlobes.
Ooh. Super freak. That's Rick James, bitch.
We got Shaw, PID. Call in Rick James. Axe, sexy name, company.
Solid. Have eyes on target.
I'm really curious to see how the action scenes go down, because everything feels very authentic so far.
Warm's horse auctions, I think, the 27th. That means if I cut down the trees behind the stable, I get a discount for your horse.
Do they sell Arabic horses?
First of all, it's not an Arabic horse, okay?
It's an Arabian horse.
How much is an Arabic horse?
It's an Arabian horse, dude.
How much is an Arabian horse?
No less than 15 grand.
15
It's a hell of a wedding present. Is that redhead a bridesmaid?
That's Melissa.
Well, is she coming?
She's a bridesmaid.
Yeah. Is she coming?
She's a bridesmaid.
0930, move to high ground and make columns.
Marcus, Axe, shut her down. Dietz, you got security.
I like this. They're taking their job so serious, but they're very confident that everything's going to be all right.
Can you get off the radio while you're chewing?
Damn, where did they film this? As much as you know some terror's about to go down, it's absolutely beautiful. Please tell me you turn your radio back on.
Mikey, you see this?
What is this?
Oh, are they using the goats to, like, fish out people? Do not make eye contact. Yikes. Yikes!
Shh. 01 over.
Eyes on him, moving guys.
Dude, it's just intense. We haven't even really kicked off yet.
Commander Christensen isn't here, sir.
Why is it Bagram?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
I need you to transfer me to Bagram Ouellet talk.
Speed it up. Speed it up.
Get me the skipper now.
Yeah, he's sleeping, sir.
Wake him up.
Did you say wake him up, sir?
Come on, my God. Go.
Mike. Mike? Oh, it dropped.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Why is Murphy calling on a sat phone?
No idea.
We were good for a while, but we missed 2 windows now, sir.
These goats are like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Do not fire any guns.
The way I see it, we got 3 options. We let him go, hike up, probably be found in less than an hour. 2, we tie him up, hike out. They'll probably be eaten by wolves or freeze to death.
Oh, jeez. Don't do that.
We terminate the compromise.
Make them hike with you for a while.
Shaw's down there. We let them go. We letting him go. Mission fails.
You can't kill these innocent people.
What do you think, this shit's gonna be private? Huh? It's gonna be out there for the whole fucking world. CNN, okay? SEALs kill kids. That's the fucking story forever.
It's nobody's fucking business what we do up here.
Yeah, you shouldn't know.
This is the fucking Navy, and you're the fucking boss, so you make the fucking call, sir.
Oh, damn, that's a predicament. I mean, I wouldn't...
Our job is to stop Shaw. Why do these men have the right to dictate how we do our job?
They just stumbled.
It's not a kid. That's a soldier. That's death. Look at death.
They are unarmed prisoners.
And the second that they run down there, we got 200 Hajis on our back.
100% on Mark Wahlberg's side.
That radio's
It's
a
tally,
cell
bro.
phone to the Taliban.
So you just think it'll just be our little secret? Huh?
We don't know how many fucking Hajis they have down there, man.
Don't let him influence
Marcus,
you.
I'm just saying, you can't just say...
Look at that child.
Oh, God, that kid's gonna make a run, isn't he?
We're gonna cut them loose, and we're gonna make this peak. We're gonna call for extract, and we're going home.
Roger that.
Roger.
Spartan 01, Spartan 01, do you copy?
Fisher, coffee.
Coffee, copy, copy, coffee, coffee, copy. They would hate me in the military. That was an intense-ass debate. Shit. Should have killed him.
Wolveda, Mark Bompanun Spabandi. Mark Bompanun Spabandi.
What does that mean? Damn, they're moving fast. You gotta move fast. Oh. Damn, that look. Did I make the right decision? Ooh, the paranoia. This is a really great tracking shot. Nah. Made the right call. Can't kill them, but goddamn it. Does that make this a real predicament? Oh my God.
Come on, Spartan base. This is Spartan 01. Over.
What do you want to do? Go home, get in bed, watch Anchorman?
Amen.
Let's fall back to that tree line. Wait till sundown. If we can't make comms, we're walking home anyways, gents. Let's get some rest.
Damn. How can you possibly rest? God, how much time has passed? Feels like they caught up so fast.
I'm gonna do about 2 minutes of recon. Be right back.
Damn, Ben Foster is so believable in almost every role he does. Shit, man, don't die. Oh my God. I'm gonna go do like 15 seconds of recon.
You're about to get contact.
Jesus Christ.
How fucking fast are these guys?
Fast, fast, jeez.
Looks like I voted wrong.
Nope.
Negative. We just got the opportunity to make hell strong contact with our friend from the other side.
Yeah. Way to see the silver lining. Jesus, this is so scary. Is this how it really went down? Shit. Shit. And here we go.
Marcus, move!
This is so scary.
Mother.
There are so many of them.
This is Spartan 0. Immediate QRF troops in contact.
God damn it. Damn. Oh man, we've only just gotten started too.
Contact! 12 o'clock!
Ouch. Ouch. God, this is based on a true story, but Peter Berg does direct this really cool at the same time.
Left is good. I say again, left is good.
Left is not good, I think.
This is gripping.
Push right. Push right. Push right.
Oh my God.
Smoke out! Hey! Consolidate Mikey!
Dude, they're all getting gunned down. Damn it.
You got crypto?
Yeah!
Gas the f***ing radio. We're moving.
Roger that!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're falling back!
You mean fall off?
Yeah! Ah!
No way. They are really, oh my God. God. Oh, and they, oh my goodness. Ouch. Oh, my God. Whoa. You know, there's been a lot of movies where people are rolling down hills and shit. That is the most realistic version of that I've seen. Oh, that looks excruciating. Drool just came down my mouth right there.
God's looking out for us. That's God looking out for us, Mark. I hate to see him pissed.
Get back behind that rock, man.
Where's Axe?
That sucked. Fucking shot me.
Living in the past, Danny.
Living in the past, damn. That mentality, that fucking mentality, goddamn.
Oh!
Oh, it's just, oh man, this is relentless. This is relentless.
Damn! Burnt! Danny!
There you go, buddy.
God, literally surviving on adrenaline. This is a nightmare. Damn it.
Come on! Come on!
Ooh. Ooh, boy. This is really rough, man. This is a rough situation. Holy God.
You're okay,
Shot me up pretty good, bro.
Easy. All right. Look at me.
Oh, yikes.
You're gonna light in the leg, okay? Now look at here. Hold on. Okay, let me see it.
That's really bad.
Keep it packed tight. All right?
Afghanistan.
Come here, buddy. Come on, turn around.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. God damn. Dude, he's losing his goddamn mind. Damn, these actors are phenomenal. God damn it. Dude! He just keeps... God, this looks... so painful. Holy Christ. It just doesn't end. Right there in sight.
OVG.
That's so real, the way he's even said that line.
We get up there, we get him down the hill. Take him on flat ground.
Take him on flat ground.
Just trying to keep it together.
Sorry, Mike. For what? We haven't killed more of these. Don't be sorry. We're gonna kill way more of them.
Damn, he is bleeding to death.
Moving, Murphy, moving! Where's he going?
God damn it.
I am the Reaper.
Reload, man. Come on, dude. Oh, this is gut-wrenching. Holy balls, man. This is wild.
J-Bad Talk, Sergeant Hasler.
This is
We need immediate air support.
God.
We need immediate cast.
Lieutenant, I need your 10-digit grid.
Please hurry, sir. Thank you.
Just getting shot. Jesus Christ. Sacrifice.
Where's Mike? Where's Murph?
Oh, man, they were the two who debated the most.
We're good, right?
Yeah, we're solid.
I actually really like the way a lot of the dialogues were done.
I need you to make sure Cindy knows how much I love her.
She knows.
And that I died with my brothers.
You're not dying, Axe. We're not gonna.
God damn it. Do they still got like rocket launchers and shit though? Exactly what I was worried about. Jesus Christ. That's so sad. Oh, God. He has just... Seriously, man. Matt Foster's such a captivating actor. You know, it's called Lone Survivor, but I was kind of hoping a couple of them might make it out. Massive kudos to the stunt team on this movie. Holy shit.
You see any movement? I got nothing.
Oh boy. No way. I can't believe it. I don't even know he's alive, huh? I would love it if this movie just took a big left turn and he just becomes this like shirtless action hero. Gosh. That is so painful. Okay. Just push back in. Jesus Christ. Just push back in. That mental resilience to overcome the injuries is astonishing.
Taliban, Nishta.
I don't care.
No way.
I got this.
You might as well take his hand, dude. Did this happen? Holy shit.
Show me where we are.
This is a stressful situation.
Why do you help me?
Yes?
Can I trust you?
Amerikai.
Okay.
Man, I don't blame him for being paranoid.
There's an American base located here. Give this to them. Tell them where I am. Tell them where I am. Okay?
So we stayed there for 5 long years.
What's that, Rono? Say.
Oh shit.
Cut your head off and send it to your American Hurtalo. Go.
Wow. Whoa.
Tata portikate nishis makiliki. Tatulkele. Paltake.
Man, I wonder how much of this shirt is nice that this is, at least it's including that it's a...
Taliban. Taliban.
Exactly, that there are some good people out there.
Knife. That's not... I need a knife. A knife. You know, a knife?
Chaku.
He's gonna come in with a goat.
Give me the knife for my leg.
God, he must have such a headache. Oh boy. This is so cool. So gross. You gotta cauterize something. Anything.
America.
Texas.
Texas.
At some point, you should say thank you. You know.
Why are you doing this to me?
That's so messed up. Yes. Got him the knife. Wow. I hope they do something for this village.
American!
Don't. There's no need to point the guns at them. I know some people give me crap for saying shit like that, but I was like, come on.
Here, watch him. Come on, gotta go.
He comes with me.
That's not gonna happen, sir. These guys will take care of you. You'll be safe.
Wait. Thank you.
Oh, finally. Wait for that goddamn thank you this whole time.
A part of me will forever be up on that mountain dead, as my brothers died. But there is a part of me that lived because of my brothers.
Yeah.
And I can never forget. But no matter how much it hurts, how dark it gets, or how far you fall, you are never out of the fight.
Damn.
Will keep us together. We can beat them. How we can be heroes. How we can be heroes. Just for one day.
Oh, Marcus.
Just for one day.
How do they look like the actors at all who portray them?
And we can be heroes just for one day.
Oh, that's the Marcus. His boy. Damn. That's cool. Oh, no way. Oh, that's great. Okay. Wow. What an experience that was. I really enjoyed that film a lot. I'm so tempted to just type away right now, like, what was true about, you know what, I might just do it. I don't really usually wait, but I'm going to go over it. I'll go over it after. I'll reserve. I'll look at it after because I want to just focus on the movie itself and take it on those merits right now. I really enjoyed it. I thought that it was a very visceral, intense, nerve-wracking experience that really felt like I've never been part of the military. I've only known some people who were in the military. My wife is from Colorado, knows a lot of military people. So I can't say like what is, the realities of a combat situation like these Navy SEALmen were presented with. I can't say. However, it feels like it was extremely realistic in how it was depicted. Really capturing the horrors of that, and the story that's being told here. It's such an interesting one because, I thought like, all right, yeah, I don't know anything about this film before going in. I hear Peter Berg, Mark Wahlberg. This is a war movie. There's probably going to be some action scenes. Cool. That's about all I could really fathom. I didn't really think too much into it. But the catalyst for what leads into the battle sequences, I thought was a very interesting moral dilemma to present. I mean, I imagine that part is true. It's easy to sway because the one thing when talking about true story is I never want to seem like I'm sliding or being disrespectful to the actual real life heroes or the people who are really being depicted here. I'm just talking about in terms of the movie itself because that debate that they're having of what to do, I found myself in that moment going, like I'm on Mark Wahlberg's side, like don't kill these people. But then when you realize like, oh shit, that's what's going to lead into the whole movie with the violence and the combat and all that, you're like, oh crap, maybe no, I still made the right call. And it's that moral dilemma of a situation, and I love how because obviously there's going to be some moments with it being a movie that they're going to amp some things up. They're going to give a little bit of extra salt on the drama. You know what I mean? But nothing can possibly, no matter what extra like artistic flourishes they give, there's nothing that can really, unless you're there, you can't really feel the true heroism. The harrowing nature of it. You truly can't feel it unless you're there. So sometimes they do like some of their slow motion stuff and whatever. And there are some sequences towards like the dialogue and certain scenes like the kid with the I don't know if that's true or not. Just the way it played to me in the movie felt like a Hollywood script move. But whatever. We're in the finale. It's a cathartic moment. When the kid hands Mark Wahlberg the knife, Marcus the knife. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. But the way it was at least captured felt like a film to me at that point. But the real meat of this film, the juice of this film is when the battle kicks off. Because one thing that I think really helped elevate it, and I was especially taking note of it amongst the actors, because while this movie's not the kind of film that has this story of, hey, where Marcus is the main guy, and then he's going to go on this character arc per se. It's more about an immediate situation and capturing this moment in time and the depiction of what a fight like this must be like. And I think allowing us to experience this vicariously you know, I can see the one side of the crowd. I really don't know what people's all I know is that I heard it's a good movie, but I can imagine that with the way people respond to movies today, even though this film's like 8 years old or something, that maybe this was like American propaganda or some shit. But I didn't read it like that when I was watching it. If anything, it just gave me a further appreciation for what, you know, when soldiers put their lives on the line for shit like this, and just like I'm not man enough to deal with a situation like this. Like this is real sacrifice. This is real hardship. This is life and death, and seeing what they're going through. So it's scary. It's such a simple word to use. It's scary, and I was just like shook up the whole time while I was watching it. And what I loved was the dialogue in between, because as much as it's not like a character arc journey necessarily, you know, because they're doing some like basic setups with the characters showing their past, like a little bit, like this person wants to get the Arabian horse, you know, this person's wife wants to pick out tiles and stuff. We're not really going into the nitty gritty of their backstories, but they still feel very lived in, you know. So the performances, I feel, whatever the backstory is that, you know, maybe another movie would really take the time to really show you, I didn't really need it. I felt like the actors themselves really brought that to life, like all of them. They were all so good. This is one of Mark Wahlberg's best performances I've ever seen. Taylor Kitsch, I know, is one of those actors who randomly gets a lot of crap, but whenever I see him, I'm always like, I don't like that. I like the guy. I like that. I've always liked what he's done. Ben Foster is as lived in as ever. Emile Hersch is also great. Like everyone here as part of the core unit was so good, and I really love the dialogue in between the intense action scenes, because a lot of the times that's where I felt like this movie actually helped elevate that quality of having it feel real and authentic, because I don't know, there's just certain ways of how certain dialogue in a typical Hollywood movie would depict some of the way they are shouting or the way they are communicating with each other in a much more, because while it is gripping and intense in the way they're talking, there's something that feels so natural about the way they're either expressing how frustrated they are, or when they're complaining, or when they do have to, you know, like keep each other in check and you know, like keep moving forward, because it's the mentality. Like, these guys are conditioned. They're trained to be they're trained to be warriors in the battlefield. And this is, you know, like, this isn't a normal day for them. At the end of the day, though, this is like their life. This is what their lifestyle has trained them for. So the interaction that they have and the exchanges they have in between, whenever they get a tiny moment to breathe, to talk a little bit to each other, whether it be complaining, whether it be about mourning something, whether it be about, oh, we got to go do this next or something, it was never like overly played up. The exchanges felt so nuanced, yet so like this feels like I'm listening to real people in this real situation right now, and they're not just playing intensity. I don't know if you guys know what I'm getting at with it, but that was strangely something I was not expecting out of this film, and is one of the absolute highlights of what I thought made it feel that much more real, was how they interact with each other in between, you know, the shootouts and everything like that. It helped elevate it to another level that I haven't quite seen in a war movie before. And I appreciate that, because it's so much about, you know, so much of what they're trained for, you know, even established in the beginning of this film, is survival, keep moving forward, you know, as much as they're, even the way they react to how they get shot. Like a lot of movies, when characters get shot, they always make a big moment out of it, right? Like there's a big moment out of it. But you could feel this sense of purpose and adrenaline and this drive, this push to keep going forward. That, I'm not saying they get shot and they're just treating it like it's another day, or it's just like a casual way of getting shot. Like, there's just the right amount of emphasis on the pain of what they're feeling, but there's also the mix of emotions of adrenaline and fear running through them, where I can only imagine that when you're in a situation like that, you're not going to take a moment to have a big Hollywood dramatic moment over getting shot. Like, you gotta just keep fucking going. Yet the pain and the injuries also felt very authentic. Like, all that, when like the falling down the hill. Peter Berg didn't run down, did he? He likes to have people run. That's what's interesting though, is because the guy did the rundown. He's done a lot of other movies too. But my first thought was the rundown and them falling down hills and shit. But that is like funny, and it's like, ooh, cringy, but it's like fun cringe. And here you're like, oh my god, this is like the most realistic interpretation I've ever seen of people falling down. Like any of them could have just died at any moment if they could have snapped their neck, could have been paralyzed or something like that. And I think the way the actors played this, it was such a physical performance, more than just actors who were trained to portray Navy SEALs. So much of what they live and breathe for is depicted in the physicality and the drainage they are experiencing throughout this insane real life obstacle they are dealing with right now, you know? And I loved it for that. I thought it was very, very strong. And so, like, the fact that they had the photos and everything with the village in Afghanistan, which I did appreciate that was at least. I like this being part of this. Obviously it must be a true part of the story, but I like that it is in the film because, you know, it could have been really easy to watch this film and then some people could walk away. I mean, look, everyone in Afghanistan's bad, but that's where shit goes wrong in real life. And I like that we got to have that part of the inclusion of the story, because you do see that, hey, it's not ever. There's a lot of shitty, terrible human beings out here in America themselves. So to get this other side of it and to see that this was someone who protected this real life Marcus person was powerful. There are parts of how that was done, and maybe it's because I'm even less knowledgeable about how a lot of that would go down in real life. Like I actually wonder. Because I do like this. I do like the sequence when, you know, he's first brought into the village and he sees that one guy. He's like, "Are you Taliban?" He's like threatening to kill him and blow up and use a grenade to blow him up. Like, he's so paranoid, and Mark Wahlberg's performances are so good. Like, that rang very true to me. There are some qualities of how the parts of the finale were executed where it was the first time. Like, there were like I was aware I was watching a movie. You know, it wasn't like when I was watching Schindler's List, where Schindler's List made me go, I feel like I'm watching a documentary and I'm reminding myself I'm watching a movie. Where here, as authentic as it was, it did feel like I'm watching a movie. Yet in the finale is when I felt the most like it was a Hollywood film. That's not to disregard anything that was actually definitely based on real life and whatnot. I'm talking more about execution as a film more than anything else, you know. And no regard, like that really is not the main take. I don't want that to be the main takeaway, that people think that's my main takeaway with it, because it's not. Overall, I was really impressed with the handling of it. You know, Peter Berg's direction. He's got a knack for the. I hear he doesn't do a great job of Mile 22, but what was that one movie with Jennifer Garner and Jamie Foxx and Jason Bateman? I remember all the actors. Can't remember the freaking title. Kingdom on Heaven, something like that. Or is that the Orlando Bloom film? Kingdom something? I don't know. But he had a really great, again, focusing on soldiers, and then it was like a half hour, just like nonstop action. He's got a great grip on action scenes. And what I thought was cool was, while going for the realistic, like with the training and the way these sequences are done, and also a wonderful handling of perspective in those sequences. Because you don't often really cut away to the Taliban. You're mainly just stuck in the whatever limited, skewed perspectives that our soldiers, our main characters, are dealing with. I appreciate a good lock on perspective. And yet, at the same time, as authentic as it was, you're like, this also looks really cool. This also looks really badass, you know? And while I wouldn't go as far to say, like, you're glorifying war violence. That's not what I'm saying. I feel like Navy SEALs, they're some badass dudes. So if you're going to occasionally have a moment or two where, with the way you're capturing it with the direction, you're like, badass, fuck it, they're Navy SEALs. They are badass. So I'm gonna roll with it. Never pulled me out of the movie. If anything, it sucked me more into the film. So yeah, guys, I was thoroughly surprised by how much I enjoyed this. You know, I hear Lone Survivor Mark Wahlberg. I thought it was just gonna be Mark Wahlberg, and then coming to see like, oh, there's all these other named actors that I'm very much familiar with, and it was cool to see them here, and I really bought into the ensemble. And as much as it's called Lone Survivor, and as much as they have that tease at the beginning with Marcus, you know, being brought back on the helicopter, I still found myself going, I hope maybe there's some one of these guys also survive, because I like them so much as a unit. They feel like real brothers in arms, and that's what I mean. Is it's one of those films that just sort of drops you into something, and it's really up to the actors to portray something that feels so real, to the point where if you're not getting all this like exposition, that you can still buy into it and still connect. And for me, I can see a version of this where people might walk away going, I didn't really connect with the characters. But for me, I did. I really felt for the main core people. Is there someone I'm missing on this team? I don't think there is. No, like the main core people on the team, I really connected with them, and I thought they were all excellent. And Mark Wahlberg did a wonderful job. And I even liked the actors who are part of the Afghanistan village at the end too. All excellent work. So also makeup, phenomenal makeup. Holy shit! And I love the use of practical effects throughout as well, because it's like great use of sound design and great use of environment. And this takes a lot of staging. You know, so much staging you got to do working in a setting like that. But God, what was I just talking about? Excuse me, guys, still under the weather. I was talking about the makeup. I was talking about the setting, the sound design. I don't remember. Bottom line is it all. Oh yes, the use of practical effects. There's only a few moments, like with the helicopters and whatnot crashing. That's when the only times I would become like, I'm aware that I am watching I'm watching a movie because of the CGI. You know, that's the only times I was aware of the CGI. But for the most part, it looked like they stuck to practical effects and stuntmen as much as possible. I'm sure some of the actual gunshots, some of them from the guns and whatever, and some dramatized moments were definitely like they would have to use CGI, like they would just have to. But for the most part, I really loved how gripping and real it felt. But what do you guys think about Lone Survivor? Leave your thoughts down below. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, stick with us throughout the new year. Last but not least, since with the Mark Leach, my man. Listen, dude, I know you've had keep bringing this up past couple months, but I know it to be true. And there's one thing I know: it's not good to live in denial. However, it's been a few months since some tragedy fell your way, and I think with everything you've been dealing with, like, this is your chance to prove how strong and resilient you could be and be a survivor right now with all the bullshit you've had to deal with. And I think in the end, when you do experience some of the stuff that you've had to endure lately, as time goes on, as you overcome, you do come out a wiser, stronger individual. And I really feel like the opposite of everything that you've dealt with, because of the fact that you are, for the most part, it seems like you're a self-aware individual. You seem like you have a good perspective, and it's just a solid head on your shoulders overall. That the opposite of what you've experienced in the latter part of 2022, I'm really hoping and praying for you, bud, that you're going to experience a much more positive opposite for most of 2023. But remember, that is up to you, as how you decide to move forward. You know, like, that's easier said than done, but you strike me as the kind of guy who's willing to put in all the necessary work to find himself rooted with better feet on the ground, man. So thank you for being an amazing support to us, and for being a generous, kind human being. And I really do hope 2023 ends up being more the year that you hope for, buddy. Talk with you soon.